Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to show you guys the foundations that I do have in my collection. I do have some high-end ones, mostly drugstore, and I have a few that are sold online. So if this is something that interests you, just keep on watching. So I do like to watch foundation collection videos. I just like to see what foundations people have in their collections. So I do like to watch makeup collection and foundation collection and declutter videos, just because I just like to see what people actually have in their collections. And give this video a thumbs up if you do like foundation collection videos. So I have already split them up into little categories. So I have some that I recently purchased that I haven't used yet, and I have the drugstore, the high end, and then I have some samples that I did receive when I used to get Sephora Play. So I'll first start off with the ones I just purchased. So the first one that I just purchased was the Milani Conceal and Perfect foundation. I did hear a lot of good things about this, so I did want to try this one out. The next one, I've used this before, but it's the MAC Studio Fix Fluid Foundation. I'm pretty sure anyone that wears MAC makeup have tried this foundation before. So I know some people can't wear it because it breaks them out, but I haven't had any issues with this foundation. I ran out of it a long time ago. MAC did have a Black Friday sale, so that's why I picked it up. The next one I'm picking up is the next one I picked up was the Milani Screen Queen foundation. I did hear a lot of good things about this foundation, so I just wanted to give it a try. Looking at the color, I don't really think it's going to be my color, but I'll see. So I may have to end up either returning this one or giving it away. So that's the downside of when you're trying to buy foundations online. Sometimes it's hard to pick your shade. So the same thing will be with the LA Girl Pro Matte. I heard a lot of good things about this one, but the way it looks in this bottle, it doesn't look like it's gonna be my shade. So I guess I'll just I'll find out if it's my shade or not. So the next thing I'll go with is the foundations the samples that I received when I was getting Sephora Play. The first one is the Estée Lauder Double Wear foundation. I have the full size of this, so I know that this is a good foundation. The next one is the Makeup Forever Ultra HD. I've heard a lot of good things about this, and I actually do like the way this wears. It is a full coverage foundation. The next one is the Tarte Foundcealer foundation. I'm not really sure. I haven't worn this in a long time, so I'm not sure how it works. But I do remember, I think it's a full coverage foundation. So the next, because I only have 4 of these, which will be my high-end foundations. So the first one will be the Lancôme Teint Adult foundation. So this is my favorite foundation. This is my holy grail. Anytime I have anywhere to go, this is the foundation that I wear because it's full coverage and it lasts a long time. And I don't get too oily when I wear this in my T-zone. The next one is going to be the Becca Ultimate Coverage Foundation. I do like this one as well. It is full coverage. And it lasts a long time. So, yeah, that's this one. The next one, I just picked this one up. This is the Fenty Beauty Hydrating Foundation. I don't know. I don't know if it's me or what, but the Fenty foundations, they just do not work for me. They're not bad. It's just that they're not the best for my skin. They're okay. I have better drugstore foundations that work better than the Fenty. I've tried the Hydro Matte foundation. I didn't like that one. I tried this one. I didn't like that. The powder, it's okay. So the Fenty foundations, those do not work that good for me. So I'm not sure, but the concealers work and the lip balms work, but the Fenty foundations, for whatever reason, they do not work for me. The next high-end foundation that I do have is the Estée Lauder Double Wear. This is a full coverage foundation, and this is a good foundation. So next I'll go with the drugstore, which is the rest of my collection is drugstore foundations. So the first thing I have is the Colourpop No Filter Stix. It's a stick foundation. And it just looks like that. The next stick foundation I have is the Sephora Make No Mistake foundation. This is a good foundation. It just has a weird smell. I don't really like how it smells, but it is a good full coverage foundation. The next one I have, this one is the old one in my collection. It's the Maybelline Dream Velvet Soft Matte Hydrating Foundation. I haven't used this in a long time, but it's full coverage and it's really thick. So if you don't like a thick foundation, you wouldn't like this. The next foundation I have is going to be the Black Radiance. This is the Black Radiance Color Perfect Liquid Makeup. And I have mine in the shade Brownie. So this is what this looks like. The next one is the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop Foundation. This one, I like this one as well. It lasts all day. It's full coverage and I don't get too oily in it. This one kind of reminds me of the Lancôme Teint foundation. So this, in my opinion, this would be the drugstore version of this one. So these are my two favorite foundations. The next one is the Hard Candy Glamouflage foundation. This is a good foundation. The shade is just horrible. It looks gray on me, so I don't like the way it looks on me. But if they could work on the shade ranges, this would be a good foundation. The next one I have is the Believe Beauty. This is the Dollar General store foundation. This is a very good medium to full coverage foundation. And the next foundation I have is going to be the Colourpop No Filter foundation. This is a really good foundation. It is not too expensive. The next, so this is more like a tinted moisturizer, even though they call it a tinted face oil. I had never heard of this brand before. I got this in my BoxyCharm. So it's really good. It's lightweight. If you have oily skin, I wouldn't recommend it because it says it's a face oil. But if you have normal skin or definitely dry skin, this would work really good. It doesn't have that many, the shade range is okay. So just keep that in mind. This is the Perlice Perfect BB Cream. I got this in my BoxyCharm. I think this color, Tan Deep, I'm not sure about I don't think the color range is that good. But this is what I got in BoxyCharm. So the color it's not that good, but for a BB cream, it's okay. So the next foundation I'll show you guys is the e.l.f. Foundation. So with the e.l.f. foundations, e.l.f. makes a good foundation, but the color range, they have worked on the color range, but still the undertones, I'm not sure. They just don't work. It's hard picking a foundation with e.l.f., especially when you have to get it online. So the first foundation that I got was the I picked it up in Cinnamon. So this is what it looks like. So this ended up being too light. So then I picked it up in, this color is Nutmeg. So this one works a little better for me. But that's the thing with e.l.f. Like sometimes you have to try a few colors. The good thing about it is it's not expensive. I think this foundation is like $6. And then the last two foundations I have is, well, the last foundation I have is the Wet n Wild, the Photo Focus foundation. This is a really good foundation. It's medium to full coverage, and they do have a decent shade range. So I did just pick up another one in the same color because I do like this color on me. So I just picked it up in my color I have is Espresso. So I just picked it up in here. And so it looks like the bottles are They must have changed the past packaging. And then I think, because I see on this bottle it says vegan, cruelty free, but I think they did have to change their status because their products are tested in China, I believe. And in China, all products, they're required to be, if your products are made in China, they're required to be tested on animals. So they had to remove their vegan, cruelty free, as I believe that's what happened, but I'm not sure. So if you are cruelty free, you probably want to do more research on that. But I noticed that this one does not have the vegan, cruelty free on it. And I did get this foundation when it first came out. I think this came out about 2 or 3 years ago, probably longer than that. And so then this is the this is what it looks like now. So guys, that's all the foundations that I do have. I mean, it is enough. I mean, some people have way more than that, but that is enough. Let me know in the comments down below if you guys have any of these foundations, or what's your holy grail foundation. So like I said, the Lancôme Teint Adore, this is my holy grail foundation. The color match is spot on. Mine is in 510 Suede C. This is my perfect match. And until next time, guys, see you later. Bye.